My beloved child, I invite you now to open your heart and to embrace the message I have for you. In a world filled with ceaseless noise, constant notifications, and endless distractions, it can be challenging to discern my voice. Yet I assure you, my beloved, that I am speaking directly to you in the quiet recesses of your mind, in the depths of your soul, and in the gentle nudges of your intuition. You may wonder, why me? Why this particular moment? Why does this message call out to me so personally? Know this, my child. I have chosen you because you possess a unique purpose, a divine plan that only you can fulfill. You are not an accident or a random occurrence in the grand tapestry of life. Rather, your existence is woven with the utmost care and precision. Your presence has profound meaning, and I have designed you with gifts, strengths, and hidden talents that will one day flourish. These gifts will contribute to the greater good of humanity, shining rays of hope where they are most needed and illuminating the path for others. As I speak to you today, I see the burdens that weigh heavily on your spirit. I sense the loneliness that grips your heart, even when you find yourself surrounded by bustling crowds or immersed in countless virtual connections. It is a loneliness that transcends mere physical presence, something that resonates deep within your being. Oftentimes, you may feel that there is nobody who truly understands you. In these moments, it can seem as though your very essence is disconnected from the rest of the world. Yet I tell you, you are not alone, and you have never been alone. Dear one, you may have tried to fill this emptiness with fleeting comforts or temporary distractions. Perhaps you've sought solace in the superficial allure of material possessions or indulged in activities that occupy your attention. But deep down, you know that these are mere illusions, unable to penetrate the deeper hunger in your soul. The ache in your heart can only be soothed by authentic connections, by genuine, compassionate love, and by embracing the purpose I have set before you. I implore you to quiet the clamor of the outside world and listen attentively to that still, small voice within. The answers you seek are not found amid the chaos of your environment, but in the inner sanctuary of your spirit. When you learn to hear the gentle whisperings of my presence, you will find yourself guided toward the path of lasting fulfillment and contentment. Do not be afraid, my beloved. You are not alone, even in your loneliness. I am here with you, walking beside you, dwelling within you, and surrounding you with a love that knows no bounds. The love I have for you is immeasurable, endless, timeless, more vast than you could ever comprehend. In the darkest of nights, in the most trying of times, I stand with you as an unwavering source of comfort. When you feel consumed by fear, anxiety, and despair, call on me. Open your heart fully. Pour out your worries, your doubts, your wounds, and your longings. I will listen, I will heal, and I will help you transform your brokenness into an inexhaustible wellspring of strength. You cry out for connection because you were created for it. It is your design, your essential human nature, to belong and to bond. Seek out the relationships that nourish your spirit and spark the flame of joy within you. There are other souls who share this same quest for deeper meaning, fellow travelers on the road of life who yearn to be truly understood. When you seek out these kindred spirits, you will find solace and friendship. You will discover that your stories intertwine, that your shared experiences resonate in ways that lift you up. And as you forge these meaningful connections, you will illuminate each other's paths with the collective brightness of hope, empathy, and shared purpose. Yet always remember, true fulfillment blooms not only from receiving love, but also from generously giving it. When you extend your heart to someone in need, when you gently encourage a friend who is struggling or help a stranger who stumbles, you embody the very essence of love. Compassion, empathy, and generosity are the channels through which our world is transformed. As you serve others, you serve me, and in doing so, you will find your own heart expanding and your loneliness dissipating. Such is the power of this reciprocal, divine love. The road ahead may not be without challenges. Indeed, obstacles will arise, tests of courage, times of doubt, moments of heartbreak. But these struggles need not overwhelm you. Rather, see them as stepping stones, essential milestones in your growth. For every trial you face, there is an opportunity for transformation, an invitation to develop greater fortitude, deeper compassion, and heightened wisdom. I have imbued you with an inner resilience that can outlast any storm. Every time you stumble, remember that I am holding out my hand to guide you back to your feet, and that through it all, you are learning to persevere with grace. Allow your fears to melt away, to slip through your fingers like sand. Surrender the false beliefs that confine you to isolation. Open your heart to the truth of your worthiness, a worthiness that is innate. You are an integral part of the universal tapestry of life, woven into the threads of creation. Within you, there is an infinite capacity for love. Nurture that love by sharing it with those who cross your path. Do not hide your light under layers of doubt or shame. Step forward boldly, knowing you are meant to shine. Yes, my dear one, you are a cherished child of the universe, destined to radiate a brilliance that reflects your unique essence. Recognize this beauty within yourself and within everyone you meet. Though we each walk our separate paths, there is a common heartbeat that binds us. You are more connected to every living soul than you could ever fully realize. When you pause to see this truth, it will melt the walls that keep you locked in loneliness, bridging the gap of isolation with a shared sense of humanity. Yet it is important to remember that human connection is a two-way street. Just as you have the ability to brighten another's life, others can bring to yours unexpected lessons, immeasurable joy, and refreshing perspectives. I encourage you, therefore, to open your heart not only in a spirit of service, but also in a spirit of receptivity. Be willing to accept the kindness of others when it is offered. Allow them the opportunity to be part of your support system. In so doing, you grant them the deep joy of being there for you. Embrace the interdependence that is a hallmark of genuine relationship, and know that giving and receiving are part of the same divine dance of life. Listen, my dear one, to the music of your soul. It sings with a melody of longing, a yearning that can only be satisfied by truly living out the mission that resonates in your heart. This mission is not a grand spectacle visible to the world. It can be as quiet as a prayer, as subtle as a small act of kindness, or as gentle as a single smile. Yet it holds a power beyond measure. Within this mission lies purpose, connection, unity, a reflection of the synergy that exists in the cosmos. Embrace the call within you, for it is the call of love, the call of truth, and the call of your genuine self. Step forward with courage, always aware that I walk with you, guiding your every step. When the road grows dark or uncertain, draw upon the trust we share. Believe that I know every twist and turn, that I have charted a way for you that leads to wholeness. Cling to faith over fear, and let your heart yield to hope. In times when you feel weakest, remember that I carry you. In moments of triumph, praise the force that animates you. Through it all, know that you are endlessly supported. Today, as I speak to you, remember that you are never truly alone. You are seen, you are known, and you are profoundly cherished. You are enveloped by a love that transcends space and time. Reach out, connect, and let the transformative power of love shape your life from within. Let it shine out through every word you speak, every deed you perform, every kind thought you extend toward another soul. Let this love be the melody that transforms your world and the worlds of those you touch. I see into your heart, beloved one, and I know that you ache for closeness, closeness with others, closeness with yourself, closeness with the divine. Let the barriers dissolve, the shell soften, the walls crumble. Let my presence fill you with warmth and comfort until you are overflowing. When you have been filled with my love, allow it to flow outward, blessing every creature that shares this world with you. Know that you are not a passive passenger in life's current. You are an active participant in creation, bestowed with the power to choose compassion, to choose grace, to choose faith. In a world that often feels fractured, let your light be a spark that ignites unity. Where there is heartbreak, be the conduit of healing. Where there is loneliness, be a companion. Where there is anger, be the gentle whisper of peace. Yes, my child, you are meant to be a lighthouse on this rocky shore we call existence, standing tall amidst the crashing waves, shining a beam of hope for those who are lost at sea. Every act of service you give, every smile you share, every tear you wipe away strengthens the threads of this great tapestry of love and knits the world closer together. And remember, you do not act alone. Countless others seek to do the same. Band together, encouraging one another, and find in your togetherness the sacred kinship that elevates each of you to new heights of compassion and joy. The loneliness you feel is not a sign of your unworthiness. It is an indicator of how deeply you value true connection. Think of it as a blessing, the signpost that points you back to your own heart, reminding you that you long for shared vulnerability and authenticity. Embrace this longing and use it as a catalyst for sincere relationships. Reach out when you feel that pang of solitude. Write a letter, make a call, meet someone for a quiet conversation. Voice your longing, and you will be heard. Every gentle step toward another human being is a step away from isolation and a step closer to genuine community. But remember, dear one, that true belonging is born of sincerity. Let your guard down so that others can see your real self. Let them see both your strengths and the places where you struggle. Being vulnerable can feel terrifying, for it means trusting that others will handle your heart with care. And yes, there may be times when you feel misunderstood or unsupported, but in opening up, you also discover the boundless capacity for empathy that lies within the human soul. When someone else cradles your story in their hands and recognizes the reflection of their own journey, the alchemy of mutual healing begins. This is how love grows. This is how loneliness is vanquished. This is how hearts expand and light returns to those corners that once felt so dim. Let that be your faith, the knowledge that every time you extend yourself, every time you connect in genuine honesty, you are participating in the universal dance of compassion. And I am there, at the center, delighting in the harmony of kindred spirits uniting in truth. My child, do not let the shadows of regret dim the potential brilliance of your tomorrow. You are beloved, and you are free to begin anew each day. If you feel weighed down by mistakes or haunted by memories, remember that within my embrace, there is boundless forgiveness. The path forward is always open. Healing awaits you if you only ask. I understand your doubts, your disappointments, and your fears. I do not judge them but rather hold them as part of your journey. Let them be stepping stones to deeper insight, gifts that remind you how precious it is to walk hand in hand with humility and grace. You may wonder at times, am I enough? Am I really capable of fulfilling any divine plan? The answer, my dear one, is unequivocally yes. You are enough, precisely as you are. My design is not to burden you with impossible standards, but to reveal the extraordinary beauty that emerges when you live with integrity and love. Trust in this truth, even when self-doubt threatens to overshadow it. Whenever your confidence wavers, remember the times in your past when you triumphed over difficulties you never imagined you could face. I was with you then, just as I am with you now, and I will guide you still. To live in this way is to live in constant wonder and reverence. When you perceive the loving hand that undergirds all creation, you see marvels in the smallest details. The warmth of a sunrise, the laughter of a friend, the generous spirit of someone who expects nothing in return. All these reflections of goodness serve to remind you that love is abundant and ever present. It is in these moments of gratitude that you open yourself to even greater blessings, for a thankful heart is like fertile soil where my seeds of hope and purpose can take root. Yes, dear child, you are cherished, you are seen, and you are loved beyond measure. In every season of life, I stand beside you, whispering encouragement through the leaves that rustle in the breeze, through the kind words of a stranger, through the quiet calm you feel after a storm has passed. In times of doubt, in times of sorrow, lean on me. In moments of triumph and celebration, remember to thank me. Whatever you face, face it with the knowledge that you are enveloped in a love that will not abandon you. I invite you now to answer the call, this quiet summons that resonates within your heart. Step onto the path of authentic living and genuine connection. Let your life be a testament to the unwavering power of love. Let compassion guide your choices. Let kindness color your actions. Let empathy shape your responses. By doing so, you become a living embodiment of hope, a vessel through which my grace flows into the world. Take solace in knowing that your loneliness, your burdens, and your questions are not signs of separation from me. They are the very roads that lead you back to me, for in your searching, you open your heart to possibilities yet untapped. Remember that your destiny is intertwined with the destinies of those around you. The words you speak and the love you share ripple outward in ways you cannot fully comprehend. And every person you touch carries a piece of your story forward, weaving a web of interconnection that is truly universal in scope. So embrace the journey, dear one, and let wonder be your companion. There is a place for you in this grand design, an irreplaceable niche that only you can fill. You have a voice that needs to be heard, a heart that needs to be expressed, a mind that is brimming with ideas. Offer these gifts to the world with humility and courage. And as you do, watch how the loneliness in your soul transforms into a profound sense of belonging. When you give of yourself in genuine love, you step closer to the pulse of life itself. Yes, my beloved, you are destined for great things. Your life has a sacred purpose, and there is joy, meaning, and fulfillment in following your true calling. On days when you feel unsteady, remind yourself that you stand on a divine foundation. On nights when darkness encroaches, light the candle of your faith and watch how shadows flee. On mornings when you awake uncertain, greet the dawn with hope, knowing that each sunrise brings fresh mercies and endless possibilities. Know that I will never forsake you, and I will never turn my gaze from your beautiful spirit. Keep drawing near, keep connecting, keep loving, for it is in these acts of love that my presence becomes most evident, that your heart finds its truest home, and that the world shines just a little bit brighter. My child, if you would claim these truths today, if you would unlock the door to a deeper, richer experience of life and love, then simply speak from your heart. Acknowledge that I have always been with you. Let gratitude flow forth in every breath, in every word. Let your actions mirror the compassion you have known. Seek me out in the faces of those around you. And whenever you feel the weight of loneliness begin to settle, remember this promise. I am with you, I see you, and I love you eternally. As you read these words, take a moment to immerse yourself in the warmth of divine presence that surrounds you right now. Let it fill the empty spaces within your heart. Let it renew your spirit. Let it strengthen your resolve to live in alignment with this profound, comforting truth. You are never alone. I am here, my dear one, and I will remain with you, walking hand in hand with you from this moment forward, guiding you toward the fullness of life. May these words speak loudly to your soul, stirring your heart to reach out, to trust, to love without reservation. May this message resonate within you long after you finish reading, reminding you who you truly are, a precious, irreplaceable being, woven into the grand tapestry of love and light. If you wish to claim this promise, if you desire to begin this journey or continue it in faith and hope, simply say these words. Thank you so much, Lord, for everything.